because they know even a softball interview could make Kamala lose ground in the polls and collapse. Watch this ridiculous argument.
Right now, Kamala Harris is reaching voters, and she's talking to people out there on the campaign trail. She's talking to crowds of thousands or tens of thousands of people. So she's making her points especially clear. The second thing is that when Donald Trump does these press conferences, for example, in so many instances, we see him get away with just shoveling, to your exact point, all of these lies forward, and they're not being properly rebutted. And so if the media can't show that it deserves to actually sit down because it doesn't know how to differentiate truth or fact or fiction, then why should Kamala Harris be sitting down and rewarding these people with more time when they're already dropping the ball when it comes to Donald Trump?
I feel like my IQ just dropped a few points listening to that imbecile. I'm sorry, but that has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my entire life. What the press is saying is that a possible president has no obligation to the citizens of this country to sit down for an interview and answer questions like, hey, what are your policies? What do you plan to do about A, B, and C? Apparently they have no obligation to give any kind of policy prescription at all. Let me ask you, does that sound like a democracy to you, much less a representative republic? Not to me. You're running to be president of the United States. Yes, you need to take questions. And they even admit the policies, well, they don't even matter. Here's more.
I think Trump world's jealous of the joy right now. There's so much anger coming from Trump's speeches. Joy is real and it's important. People can make fun of it and say focus on the policy. But if you ask political scientists and psychology professors, they'll tell you the emotions matter in politics.
Yes.
Sometimes they matter a lot more than the policies. And that's, I think, the big story this week.
So back to the original question. Why is the press this way? Why have they become lapdogs and handmaidens for an establishment class that wants to destroy the republic, destroy the nation, who in fact may already have destroyed it? Well, because the press is part of it. They're part of the establishment class now. They are part of the elites running this deal.